Hello, BBN. Kentucky continues to expand its recruiting horizon to secure a solid college basketball future. And the latest to enter Mark Pope's radar is Anthony Thompson, a highly rated small forward in the 2026 class. Thompson, already recognized as one of the top prospects in the country, received an official offer from Kentucky during his recent visit, which marks a significant step in the mutual interest between the young player and the renowned Wildcats program. Thompson brings to Kentucky an impressive athletic profile, capable of playing a crucial role on both ends of the court. Playing for Western Reserve in Ohio, he emerged as one of the most promising small forwards in the 2026 class, being ranked number 18 overall by the On3 industry ranking, which consolidates the evaluations of the major recruiting media companies. Additionally, Thompson is ranked as the fifth best small forward in the country and the top player from Ohio, a state that traditionally produces high-end talent. Thompson's visit to Kentucky appears to have been a success, and the offer he received from Mark Pope's staff adds another layer of prestige to the player's recruiting process. However, the youngster still has a busy schedule of visits to other top schools. Thompson is scheduled to visit Ohio State on October 13th, followed by Michigan on October 19th and Michigan State on October 20th. These visits show that he is one of the most coveted names among the top programs in the country, and his decision process will be closely watched by anyone who follows the college basketball scene. What makes Anthony Thompson such a sought-after prospect is not only his height and physical ability, but also his all-around game. He has shown a remarkable ability to create opportunities in transition and on half-court plays. His ball control and finishing ability at the rim, combined with a solid long-range jump shot, make him a constant threat on offense. On the defensive end, his size and agility allow him to defend multiple positions, which increases his value as a modern player who can adapt to different tactical schemes. For Mark Pope and Kentucky, securing a talent like Anthony Thompson would be a major coup in the 2026 recruiting class. Competition will be fierce, with other major programs eyeing the small forward. But Kentucky's offer, coupled with the program's history of developing players at the position, puts the Wildcats in a strong position. Pope has already demonstrated his ability to attract big names to Kentucky, and the addition of Thompson would be further proof that the future of basketball in Lexington is in good hands. As the recruiting process unfolds, Kentucky fans can get excited about seeing Thompson in action at Rupp Arena, knowing that he has the potential to be a key piece in a future Wildcats campaign. What do you think of this recruit? I want to hear your thoughts at the end of the video. Kentucky's offense faltered once again in a sobering performance that leaves the team in a challenging position in the SEC. At 1-3 in the conference, the problem is clear. The team simply cannot score touchdowns consistently. In 4 games, it has scored just 4 touchdowns, a statistic that puts the team at the bottom of the conference and nationally. And that lack of offensive production was again evident in the loss to Vanderbilt, where the Wildcats had numerous opportunities but failed to capitalize on them, finishing the game without overcoming the 6-point margin that separated them from victory. A breakdown of Saturday night's game reveals a number of fundamental flaws. Kentucky managed to get into the red zone on 5 of its 7 possessions in the game, but failed on 3 of those opportunities, leaving the field without a single point. In a game where any touchdown or field goal could have changed the team's fortunes, this inefficiency is alarming. The Wildcats' performance in the red zone, with just 55.56% touchdown conversion, puts them in a worrying position, 98th in the FBS rankings and just 15th in the SEC. In a league where efficiency is everything, this statistic reflects the frustration of an offense that can't finish plays. Kentucky's main offensive leaders don't hide the reality. Brock Vandagriff and Bush Hamden, both key figures in the offensive scheme, recognize the lack of consistency that has been a hallmark of this offense. For Vandagriff, the solution lies in collective improvement, while Hamden highlights the need for discipline and execution in the most critical moments. Both, along with Coach Mark Stoops, are right in their assessments. The problem is multifaceted, and even the team's most talented players are contributing to the mistakes. One of those stars is Dane Key, the team's most reliable receiver. Key has been one of the few bright spots in Kentucky's offense, providing moments of brilliance in a generally ineffective unit. But in the game against Vanderbilt, he was also responsible for two of the most costly mistakes of the night. First, he committed a crucial foul by hitting an opposing player in the helmet, turning a 3rd and 2 into a 3rd and 17, which cost the team a scoring opportunity. Then he was stripped of the ball at his own 29-yard line in the second quarter, again wasting an opportunity to secure at least 3 points. These lapses, in a game with such tight margins, were fatal to Kentucky's hopes. What makes the situation more frustrating for Kentucky is that, under other circumstances, the defense would have been enough to secure a victory. The defensive unit held Vanderbilt, a team that had scored 30-plus points in every previous game, to just 20 points. However, with the offense failing to deliver, not even the defense could save the team this time. Emotions clearly ran high on Kentucky's offense on Saturday. The frustration and desire to do better were evident, but it also contributed to a series of self-inflicted mistakes. The offensive coordinator pointed to the number of penalties, 12 for 106 yards, as an example of how the team seemed to sabotage itself whenever it started to gain momentum. While the players showed desire and dedication, the line between playing with intensity and being reckless was often crossed, and it cost them dearly. The Wildcats are at a critical point in their season. The offense, which had shown signs of improvement in previous weeks, regressed significantly against Vanderbilt. The inability to convert from scoring positions, create explosive plays. There were no plays longer than 25 yards in the game, and execute in the crunch time has Kentucky in a tough spot in the SEC. For Mark Stoops and his staff, the key will be to find a way to correct these mistakes quickly, or the season could slip away from them before they know it. What is your take on football? Have you subscribed to the channel to receive more news?